Hello, everyone. This is Ashley Sellers, speech language pathologist and owner and operator of Speech, Language, and Beyond. So, for the 2021 holiday season, I really put forth a big effort to release some language activities that you can use with your little one while you're celebrating the holidays. I am a big believer that language is everywhere and in everything, and I always encourage my parents that I talk to, that I work with, to make language intentional in all things, no matter what. And so the activities that I've created is a way to allow you to keep up with working on some of those language targets with them during the holiday, but in a way that is very fun and that you can also include as a part of your holiday activities. So this first one that we're doing is called Christmas Language Matchup. Now, as we proceed further, what you will see is that this language activity targets object function. So object function, the way that I target it, first we're going to make sure that the children can identify and name the objects that they see. And then once we get past that point, making sure that they can associate the appropriate function or action to that object. And the goal is to have them name the object, name the action, and then pair it together to create a short sentence. That's how we build up to using sentences. We go from identifying vocabulary words to being able to name them when we see them, understanding how objects and actions work together, and then combining that together to create a sentence. So I want to show you how we can do that. So on your object function pages, which there are two of them, you're going to have your objects on the left and your function on the right. So before you actually get into the game of asking them the question, what function goes with the particular object, or the object goes with what function, you can take the time out to name and to identify the object. So you can say, well, what is this? Bells. What is this? Tree. Tell me what you see here. A caroler. And then you can go back and flip that and say, show me the caroler, show me the tree, show me the bells. And at this time, they're just pointing everything out to you on the screen. You can do the same thing for the function part as well. Okay, what are they doing? Decorate. What is she doing? Singing. What is he doing? Ringing. And you can go back and say, show me decorate, show me sing, show me ring. And then once you feel like they're ready, and they may already be ready when they start the activity, then if you go to the text box that's in the middle of the page, you will see a hand that will show up, which lets you know that it's clickable. So once you click on it, audio is attached to it. So here we go. What are bells used for? So the question should be read out loud. What are bells used for, in my voice? And then you're going to have them go to bells and say, what are bells used for? Once they figure out what the correct answer is, or you help guide them to the correct answer, you're going to allow them to click on the picture. And when they do, there's going to be a verbal response for the answer by saying the verb that's listed and an action that is associated with the object so that they know they both belong together. So here we go. Ringing. And then it says it out loud, and then the bells, they move. And you can also go back and ask them again to make sure that they know, and it'll be the same thing for the preceding question as well. What do we do with the Christmas tree? And then they should click here. Decorate. And there is an animation attached with the tree. Let's do the last one. What do carolers do? And we're going to go here. Sing. Okay, and so you can go back and have them do that as many times as they need to in order for them to understand. And then here, this is when we get from just understanding the object and the function to trying to build a short phrase. Okay, and so here we say, well, here is the bell. The bell is an object. It's a noun. It's a thing. The bell, what do we say that it does? We say that it rings. When we put it together, what do we have? Bells ring, and they're creating a short phrase. Oh, we have the tree. Remember we said we decorate the tree. Let's create a phrase, decorate tree, and the same thing with caroler. So this is what I consider to be a structured language activity, where in this activity is not about if they're getting it right or wrong. It is about you using the context and the information here to lead and guide them to the correct answer, to lead the process of being able to figure out what is an object, what is its function. If I talk about them together, how would I do that? By putting it in a short phrase. Once you go through this so many times, what you're going to do, you're going to relate this back to what you do in your everyday routine as a part of how you celebrate Christmas. So when you go to decorate your tree, you can bring them back to this activity. Remember when we did that game? What did we say we do to the tree? We said that we decorate. When you're out and about in the town and you're seeing people around town, and you may take them somewhere where people are singing. Oh, we hear someone singing. What do we say they're called? They're a caroler. What do carolers do? They sing. The same thing if they were to see bells. So you want to make sure that you relay it back to their everyday life activities, so that what they're learning in a structured setting will generalize back into their everyday life, because that's where you want the communication to occur. And of course, as we go back through, we have another page here. You can also do the same thing, and then you review it again, and you can use this as many times as you like. So I thought that I would come back and add a more in-depth demonstration, because I know that while I was presenting, my pointer did not show up. I don't know if the sounds even came through clearly. But as I said before, if you click in the middle of the page where the text box are, you will notice a hand will appear, and those hands mean that those boxes are clickable. So when we click on the first one, you're going to hear the audio, which asks, what are bells used for? So it's going to ask the question just like that. And then you're going to go over to the function column, and you're going to choose the correct answer. And when you click on the picture, we're going to go back for a minute. When you click on the picture of the correct answer, it is going to say it for you out loud. Ringing. And it's also going to have an animation that is associated. What do we do with the Christmas tree? And you're going to repeat that process over again. Decorate. Okay. And again. What do carolers do? Sing. So here you can clearly see where I'm clicking. You can clearly hear the visual and see how things happen. And on this page, there aren't any things on here that are clickable or with an animation. It's designed for you to use your voice and your child's voice in order to review and to create those short phrases. And then again, we're going to show another example. Same concept, different set of objects and functions. What do you do with hot cocoa? Drink. Very good. And we're going to do it again, and you're going to make sure that you have them repeat. What do you do with a sleigh? Ride. So I'll show you again. What do you do with a gift? Okay, so that's pretty much in a nutshell. Wrap. That is pretty much in a nutshell how this works. I hope that you find this activity useful. I hope that you will show me the support by going and downloading this from my website or from my Etsy shop. And of course, I'll see you guys in the next video. Happy holidays.